Hey guys, if you're looking for the latest news concerning the FBA boycott, you are at the right place. So, we are going to be giving you the latest information what is happening concerning this issue. So, if you're new to my channel and want to get information like this more often, do well to hit that subscribe button. So, let's dive into the first clip.
I'm gonna say this, man, but this Asian boycott should be permanent. There shouldn't be no 2 month trend and then we back buying their bullshit like we did with H&M, we did with Target, and all of these stores. This should be permanent. These people has been disrespecting black people for the longest time. This is not new. They've been doing it. There has been shooting black child in their head. There has been shooting black child in their back. This is not their first rodeo. They've been doing it. You feel me? They take the most from the black community when you really think about it. Most of the stores is set up in the black community. Most of the store, all over the fucking world, if you really think about it. In Africa, they're there. In Jamaica, they're there. They're everywhere. Leeching, acting as if they're doing black people some type of service by selling plastic rice, selling clothes that will fucking burn you, that will fucking get you sick, give you cancer, selling hair product that will give you cancer. So they do sell black people the bottom of the barrel when it comes to product. They don't sell black people the good shit. They sell black people the fucked up shit. And they purposely sabotage black businesses. They make sure to sell black businesses the stuff at a higher price. So whenever black people try to sell it back to other black people, they can't afford it. So they end up have to come back to the China man to buy it, because they do it on purpose. They've been doing this shit, man. So this boycott should be permanent. This shouldn't be no temporary fix. This should be a permanent fix. This also going to highlight more black businesses. One, this will help black people health even more, because they be selling plastic rice. That ain't good for your health. They be selling fucking jankro, pigeon, disguised as chicken. They be selling fucking all kind of bullshit disguised as food. So black people should take this as a lesson, and take this as a blessing in disguise, man. Use this opportunity to uplift, promote black businesses, and move better from here.
So, guys, the clip of this guy has actually been circulating all over the place. So the guy is like, okay, Asian businesses don't need the American dollar. Why? The Americans actually need Asian businesses. So I don't know if you get it, which has actually been causing a lot of controversies, because let's just take a look at it. Right. These guys, they come to our community, they set up their shops, we patronize them. At the end of the day, they do something to one of our people, we rebel, and they get mad. But if you notice what has been happening right now, some of these people have actually been putting discounts on their products, saying that we should buy cheaper, to tell you that it's actually affecting the economy more than they want to admit. And what this guy actually said was just a whole bunch of crap. It was a whole bunch of crap, because yes, I understand we get some of our products from you guys, but you guys are actually manufacturing it for us to buy it. So if we don't buy, your businesses are definitely going to fall. And come to look at it, most of the times they don't even consume what they actually produce. Like, you guys sell us the plastic rice, do you guys actually consume it? And if you go to most of these Asian beauty salons here in America, you see that the majority of those in those shops are actually even blacks. They are not even those Asian guys. And this guys, he dares to tell us that we need them more than they need us, which is actually unacceptable. I totally disagree with that fact. So let's look at this next clip, which will actually show you what is happening now, as in now, like the reality of things.
This crackerjack right here, he was talking to y'all. He wasn't talking to me.
He wasn't talking to me either. When you need to wash your clothes, black owned. When you need to wipe your ass, black owned. When you need to throw your shit away, black owned. This is Freedom Paper Company. You need a purse, black owned. You need some candles, black owned. Black owned. Refresh your scalp oil, black owned. Black owned. Body oil, black owned. Jewelry, black owned. Room spray, black owned. Wash your ass again, black owned. Body butter, black owned. Deodorant, black owned. Soap, black owned. When you want to cook, seasonings, black owned. Hey, my spiritual sisters, here are my oracle cards, black owned. Hair moisturizer, black owned. Conditioner, black owned. Edge control, black owned. Bedroom candy, black owned. Shower net, black owned. I don't know if this is black owned, but I bought it from a black woman. Even my dresses, black owned. Black.
Guys, this previous clip just goes ahead to solidify what I just said. Like, the black businesses are actually booming. You can see most of the items there, if not all, are actually black owned, showing you or telling you that the blacks have reached the point where they actually want to produce their own stuff and get their own people to buy and patronize them, which I think is actually piecing the Asian community to an extent. Because if you notice it, they actually started talking about this entire issue when we decided to boycott their businesses. If it hadn't even reached that point, they wouldn't have been talking about it. Like, when the guy got shot, they weren't talking. You weren't hearing any noise. But once we decided to boycott their businesses, they started talking, showing that they are there for the interest. They are there for the money. That's actually what this entire situation reveals. And we just decided to say, okay, enough is enough. We are not being respected. We're being racially profiled every day. So let's spend our money where we will actually get respected. And these guys are mad. They are pissed off. So it's something that I think they should actually work on themselves. Like, if you notice, the black community were very welcoming because these guys have come here, they've settled in America, they've opened their businesses, and we're actually patronizing them. But how many persons leave America? How many black persons leave America and go to, let's say, China, Japan, and live freely without you getting, okay, that guy looks really black, why is his skin tone like this? You hear those comments almost every day. But when they come here, we welcome them, we patronize them. At the end of the day, we are still not treated like human beings, which is completely unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. We don't hate y'all. Don't get me wrong. We don't hate y'all. I've just decided that, okay, enough is enough. We are going to spend our money where it's being valued. We're going to spend our money to whom, in fact, we're going to spend our money on whatsoever we want to spend it on. Who deserves it the most? That's actually what the black community decided. And that's why the boycott keeps going on. So that's my own thought on what's happening right now. So let's look at more clips to actually show you exactly how other persons are reacting concerning the entire issue.
Black people said that they're going to boycott Asian businesses. And the crazy thing is, I have seen more Asian people come out in response to this versus a Chinese man chasing down a black kid 130 yards and somehow taking this kid's life with a bullet in the back without them really even ever explaining this part properly, right? That didn't bother or outrage anybody. But black people saying that we're going to take our black dollars back and we're not going to support Asian businesses did bother people. And this is exactly why black people are saying this. This is exactly why black people are saying that there is a lot of racism and anti-blackness in the Asian community. Because you guys did not have the time to even acknowledge that a man chased down a kid 130 something yards. Mind you, this person not being under the threat of danger, doing all of this for the accusation of stealing a bottle of water when the kid was not stealing at all. Taking this kid's life, but then you feel like you're entitled to have black business. You feel like you're entitled to have businesses within black neighborhoods while still being anti-black and or racist. Thus proving there is no allyship.
Hey, black Americans, have you noticed that throughout this Asian shop owner boycott that we got going on, you got a bunch of Asians popping up saying, wait a minute, Rick Chow, he's not the same type of Asian that I am. I'm Japanese, I'm Cambodian, I'm Vietnamese, I'm all this stuff. Interesting, but you told us that we were just black. That I was the same as a Haitian or a freaking Jamaican, that I don't have my own separate lineage group, my own ethnic identity. You know, whenever you mention reparations, you'll get white people saying, well, I'm part Native, so and you shouldn't get it. Were you a part of the tribes who owned black slaves? I was a part of a different tribe. Or you get them saying, I'm Irish. And they mention that whole Irish slave bullshit. So every other group out there can distinguish themselves by ethnicity. But suddenly, when it comes to black Americans, we can't. No. Either you respect my damn ethnicity or I hold you all in the same group. Pick one.
An Asian content creator got on this here internet wearing what can only be described as a black American starter kit and decided to tell black people that our money doesn't matter. Okay. According to him, black people need Asian-owned businesses more than Asian-owned businesses need black people. A boycott wouldn't move anything. The loss wouldn't register. Our dollars don't count. Now, this might just be me, but if I genuinely believed that somebody's money didn't matter, I don't think I'd spend my afternoon making a video about it. So naturally, I went looking at the history. Because this conversation isn't really about just one video, right? The very second that black people start talking economics, where our money goes, who profits from it, who builds wealth off our communities, people get uncomfortable. That same discomfort doesn't appear when other groups do the same thing. Every immigrant community that's come to this country has done it. Jewish, Chinese, Korean, Italian, Indian, Armenian, pooling resources, building businesses, keeping their money inside their communities for as long as possible. Nobody finds that controversial, though. But what they fail to recognize is that we understood the same thing. We had to. After slavery, black communities built banks, hospitals, insurance companies, schools, newspapers, whole business districts. The Greenwood neighborhood in Tulsa, Oklahoma had 191 businesses. It had 2 schools, a hospital, and a library, all by 1921. They called it Black Wall Street. But on May 31st, 1921, a white mob attacked it. 2 days of looting, burning, and shooting. But it's us, right? We're the problem. 35 square blocks destroyed. More than 1,200 black homes, businesses, schools, and churches, y'all, burned to the ground. World War I era planes dropped bombs from the sky on the Greenwood neighborhood. The official death toll was 36. But we know the estimates were around 300 black people killed, murdered. The survivors were rounded up and held in internment camps in their own city. They were issued identification cards and couldn't leave without permission from a white supervisor. Insurance companies refused every claim. They had something called a riot clause. Not a single black resident ever received financial assistance to rebuild. So when somebody gets on the internet and tells black people that our money doesn't matter, I automatically think they're a dumbass. A racist dumbass. Corporations spend billions chasing black consumers. Political campaigns spend millions trying to reach black voters. Entire industries are built around marketing to black communities. Our money matters. It mattered enough to burn a city for it in 1921. It mattered enough to redline neighborhoods for the next 50 years. It matters enough that every quarter, somebody's profit and loss statement depends on us showing up. Apparently our money matters right up until we start talking about where we want to spend it. Then all of a sudden it doesn't. Right? Nobody's entitled to black customers. We spend our money where we want. That's how markets work. That's how capitalism works. That's how every other community inside this country operates. The fact that this becomes a controversy every time black people say it out loud tells me that this was never about money. It was about leverage. And this country has been comfortable with black spending. It's black leverage that's always made them nervous. But if you know anything about me, you know I love a good challenge. Shop black. Spend with your people. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. We gonna show you better than we can tell you. Invest in black businesses. Build the community. Y'all, we are overdue.
Watch this video, and I'll be right back.
I love when the black community says, let's boycott Asian businesses. Please do. We'll get rid of the Chinese takeout, the dry cleaners, the laundromats. Let's get rid of the liquor stores as well. Get rid of the Jordans you guys wear. It sounds nice. The microphones that you guys use to rap and speak about awareness for the black culture and hip hop culture. Where do you think that's made? That's made all in Asia. And here's another thing for you guys. You guys want us to leave the neighborhood so bad? Oh, Asian people are not neighborhoods. We're in white neighborhoods. We have our own Chinatown. We have our own Koreatown. You think we really need you guys to benefit off and make money? A lot of us do go to college as well. You're being outworked by immigrants who barely speak English. And you're not embarrassed? Go to the bank, start your own businesses, and deal with your own people. I want to see your own women get on their hands and knees and do pedicures and manicures and deal with nasty ass attitudes, okay?
Well, damn. Tell us how you really feel. The question I have is, if you don't need black dollars, why do you care if the black community boycotts? Why? If we have nasty attitudes and you don't want your women giving us pedicures and manicures and all that other shit, then why do you care if the black community decides not to go and spend their black dollars in your businesses? I know why. Because the black American community has social power. And when black Americans boycott something, the people that support the black Americans will boycott as well, including your beloved white people. And I just want to make this perfectly clear. The reason why the banks give non-black immigrants loans, even though they barely speak English, is because they don't mind you guys setting shop in black neighborhoods, because they don't want the black Americans to thrive. That's why they deny loans to black Americans whose families been here for generations. It's not because you're special. It's because they use y'all as a tool of white supremacy. And most of the things that he mentioned are products that come from China. It has nothing to do with the Asian businesses that treat black people like crap or even unalive their children. Or how about have their children go use the bathroom outside while they take pictures and show it to everybody? Black Americans are tired of people from other countries coming here and thinking that they can treat black people the same way that these colonizers have been treating all of us for the last 400 or 500 years. And because of the Asian community, that's why affirmative action was repealed. And look, because of what y'all did, even Asians are having a problem getting into colleges. Because at the end of the day, white supremacy doesn't care how light your skin is. As long as you're not white, they will treat you like crap. And again, if y'all don't care about the black dollar, if y'all don't care to change your attitudes towards the black communities, if y'all don't give a fuck about the people that come into your stores and buy your product to make you and your family money, you don't care, then don't care about the boycott. Have your beloved racist white people drive all the way to the hood to go spend their racist white dollars in your stores. I'd love to see that shit. I swear, this is why we cannot have unity, because people do not understand the historical context of what goes on with the black Americans in this country. You come over here, you think you know better, and then you talk to us like shit. Instead of all of us working together against white supremacy, y'all want to have this model minority bullshit. But hey, you don't care. So if they boycott you, what's the problem? Just keep it moving, right? Right. Wow.
We're gonna hop in on this conversation about this Asian dude that didn't have a crash out on TikTok and all the blowback he's getting. So as a natural hairstylist, I do support black owned and us doing our own thing. But let me discuss some of the challenges, because there are some. Now, first off, just to be clear, this whole situation in America is about thieves, right? People stealing shit. How do I know that? Because we are a product of some people that was stolen. We are the product. And so people been stealing from us. But then when we steal, our asses go to jail. That's why the majority of these jails is full of black folk. Tell me I'm lying, I'm in Colorado. Period. So when you think of it like that, of course you want to be like, I'm going to boycott the shit out of these Asian stores, especially in Colorado. Because that's one of the only stores that I've been able to go to as far as getting black products and things like that. It's the Asian markets. Do they like us? No. Have they been fighting us every time we go in there? Yeah. They don't even like the products in there, so why would you sell something you don't even like? Because, you know, it's like that. So my dilemma as a hairstylist is, where would I get my products from? I can go to a black home, but because everything's from Asia, everything, the color I put in my hair, the hair I buy, the string I buy, this needle, everything, even if I was to make it myself, guess what? All them products is coming from across seas. There ain't no buildings here. There ain't no factories here. We don't make the shit. We are consumers, especially black folk, right? Mm-hmm. So when you think of it like that, where are we gonna get the products from? We can make it ourselves, but we don't got no land for the most part. It was stolen from one group of person. Where are we gonna get it from? We can't get 40 acres from something that somebody else stole. That's like taking an Amazon package off of somebody's porch and reselling the shit. It don't belong to nobody. Like, that's crazy as hell to me. So these are the dilemmas that I'm faced with. Like, how am I gonna do this? And I can do natural hair. You can grow your own hair, and I can make some oil locally, and I won't need nobody's help. But we gonna be struggling. For those that get lace fronts, for those that get hair added, you know, by no means it's a thing. Sometimes people don't have no choice. But where are we gonna get this hair from? Because at some point in time, unless somebody travels their butt over there, and then don't think that the Asians' cousins, the Indian folk from India and Bangladesh and all that, they're Asian too. So while they running all these 7-Elevens, y'all on the chopping board too, because y'all are Asian. So all of y'all are in the same. Y'all all capitalize on us, have been forever. And we can go down the list of who capitalizes on who. It's a horrible situation, but yeah, that's the reality. And that if somebody could come up with an idea of how we can not depend on where we get our base products from, just because everything comes from Asia, by all means let me know, because I'm down. If we can grow our own stuff and just be using aloe vera on everybody here, and something that we could do here, and we ain't even got to get it from across seas, I don't know, unless you have some connects, because there are black people in Asia. So can we mess with just the black people in Asia and get our products through them? I don't know. Just let's think about it.
You know what? You're right. Let's boycott Asian businesses. But first of all, your glasses, they're probably from Asia. Your hair extensions, probably from Asia as well. Your car and your jewelry, probably from Asia. The clothes on your back, unfortunately Asian as well. And oh yeah, TikTok's Chinese.
So what do y'all think about this? Here we go, another Asian telling y'all that y'all can't do without them. And it's amazing to me how the women get on this app and be so quick to say what they ain't gonna do and what they don't need and who they gonna boycott, when you sitting up here with everything on that they produce. You got the hair on, you got the weave on, the clothes, designer clothes, everything he said you got. So what you gonna do? It's kind of unbelievable. And I tell you something else, I've been seeing videos where people have been lately really trying to patronize in the black community. And what happens? One girl said, and this is why I stopped with the black nail technicians, and I had thought about that thing. A lot of black nail technicians, when you go to them and your nails are already done, they don't want to do your nails. They say they don't work over anybody else's work, and you have to go get them taken off. They don't have the service of taking off nails or soaking them off, so you still have to go to an Asian for them to take your nails off. And that's when an Asian told me I was messing my nail bed up because I kept on getting my nails taken off and going to get them redone, a fresh set every time. It's like you destroying your nail bed. I was like, okay. Then you hear another girl on here. She said she patronized with a black establishment the other day, and when she came in, she asked for a certain thing. They didn't have it. And she was like, what do you suggest? And they was like, what do you want? They just had a bad attitude. And she was finna give them a good review. And then she changed it because she's like, they treated her like trash. So what are you doing? I'll tell you something else. Every time I go into a hair supply store, and I go to the same one all the time, they are so nice to me. I get a discount. And then every once in a while, they have a product in there and say, try this and see if you like it. How many times have you went to your black nail technician or your black salon person that does your hair, your black beautician, and they have actually did something like your birthday come up, and they have actually given you something for your birthday? Or how else can I say this? Or vice versa. How many times do you get your hair done and you know your beautician does a good job and you don't even tip them? I'm just saying, we just out of order in all kind of ways, and we got a lot of work to do. You have to be a certain type of way if you're going to own a business and you want people to come and shop with you, because now they just coming and shop with you because of this boycotting thing. But if they really had a choice and this never would have happened, guess what? They would have never came to your store, because you don't treat them with respect. You don't treat them with respect. And then the good people that do your services, you don't tip them. You understand me?
Exactly my point. This all literally boils down to respect. That's what it all boils down to. And these guys that are here complaining that, okay, one person committed this mistake and we are there accusing the entire Asian community. But come to look at it, these stuffs have been happening for ages now, for ages and ages now, and we have been keeping quiet. We have actually not been talking, and it's affecting us in the long run. It's clearly affecting us in the long run. So we're deciding that, okay, we're not going to spend our money again on you guys, and you guys are literally pissed off. Hello, We are just simply trying to say, okay, if I like something right now, I'm gonna go patronize my black sister, get the hair, get the nails done, and I think it goes a long way to enhance our own community, which I think you guys should do same. Like, you guys have come to America here, settle down with your businesses and everything. Why don't you go back to your own community, sell those same products there, and have your own people buy them? Unless you're not sure about what you're selling, have those same people buy them and use them. Why the hell are you complaining? And you guys just started making noise because we decided to boycott your business, showing that if not for the sake of interest, you guys wouldn't have even made noise. You guys wouldn't have even been talking. You guys just out here pretending that, okay, you're feeling bad about the entire situation, about the 14-year-old guy being killed just because we decided to boycott your businesses. Like, how many of you would have actually come out and say, okay, we feel sorry about this if we had not decided to boycott your businesses? So that's a real question that I think they should be asking themselves, and they should stop criticizing us that, okay, we're actually punishing the entire Asian community for one person's mistakes, because these stuffs, they happen on a daily basis where blacks get insulted, and all we just want to do is just to gain that respect and be treated like human beings, which I don't think is much to ask. So that's what I have to say about this entire situation. And if you loved the video, do well to leave us a like. And if you love content like this, do well to hit the subscribe button. And I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching.